Azure Cosmos DB offers 5 consistency levels: strong, bounded staleness, session, consistent prefix, and eventual. By moving from left side of this diagram to the right side, you get higher availability, lower latency, and higher throughput, but at the price of weaker consistency. Meaning your observer is going to have a result for his or her data query much quicker, but he or she might see stale or out-of-date data. The strong consistency level is exactly what the name suggests. So if you are choosing this consistency level, your observer is always guaranteed to see the latest and most consistent version of the data, even if he or she needs to wait for a few extra milliseconds or hundreds of milliseconds. The bounded staleness is the interesting one. So in here, you are going to specify a window of staleness, and this window is defined in time and number of operations. For example, you are going to say, I want my window of staleness to be 10 minutes and for 1000 operations. So any observer accessing Cosmos DB outside this staleness window is going to see a strong consistency. For the observers accessing Cosmos DB within this staleness window, they are guaranteed only consistent prefix consistency level, meaning they are guaranteed to see in order updates, but not necessarily the latest and most consistent version of the data. The session consistency level is the middle ground here, and it is the default consistency level when you are provisioning a new instance of Cosmos DB. Same as bounded staleness, here you are going to see 2 different consistency levels, but instead of a staleness window, you are dealing with a session. So if your observer is accessing Cosmos DB within the same session that writes data, they are going to see a strong consistency. However, for other observers accessing Cosmos DB from other sessions, they are going to only see consistent prefix, meaning they are going to see in order writes only. And the consistent prefix is exactly what we saw so far. So the only thing Cosmos DB is guaranteeing here is that your observer is going to always see in order updates. So if they are seeing update number n, they are going to see all the updates before that. But this doesn't mean that your observer is seeing the latest and most consistent version of the data. And so far, the first 4 consistency levels we described here are at least guaranteeing the consistent prefix consistency level. And finally, we have the eventual consistency level. This is the weakest consistency level you get in Cosmos DB. So for this consistency level, the only thing Cosmos DB guarantees is that your observer is going to see the latest version of the data at some point in future. Also, you don't get consistent prefix guarantee here, meaning you might see out of order updates. So the meaning for our previous example is that if we are choosing eventual consistency for our database, our observer might see the phone number updated but not seeing the email address.